The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views or ideas of the staff or management of KWSH or the 110 Broadcast Group.
Good morning and welcome to the Seminole Nation radio program on this beautiful October the 8th. Real nice outside, and actually the nights are getting cooler and it makes for good sleeping, ain't that right, Jeremy?
Oh, it sure does.
Hey, listen, we got a lot of announcements for the radio show today. Had a lot of things going on recently, and Seminole daw nagi onaka mungat nagi okil kizira ozagan chimokil kizira dagin gomatlani irundos momen andas nagin onaka ozad amokil kizip huish kunskinoad momen bow white killer imahui kitskinoad nagi onaka oziskad mo abai raya jomish moment imahungat kanano mare 405-382-1010 382-1010. Marundo. And once again, welcome to the radio show. Hey, we've got a guest in the studio this morning, and we're going to be talking about some activities that are going on over at the Office of Child Care. And we're actually, our guest this morning is Angela Whisnant. She's going to be giving us program updates and with the new funding cycle that's coming up. And speaking of which, I know that child care has always been a well-funded program because you get your funds through the national sources. So how many kids overall do you think that you affect in your program?
Well, we have the ability to affect several. Currently, right now, we're running at about 50 to 80 children just within our program.
Sure.
But with the new funding and the expansions to the program, the numbers should go up to around 200 or so.
Yeah, I was going to say a couple of hundred.
Yeah.
Well, that's always the case when you get new funding. You're able to do more stuff. Yeah. And I know that we do a lot of stuff within our own centers here. And so we're going to be talking about all those things with you here in a little bit, Angela. First, we've got several announcements that we're going to make. And we're going to start off with our church meetings for this week. And these are the churches that will be meeting this week. They'll either be 4 Sundays or 8 Sundays. Keep in mind there are other churches that have meetings every week, and so, but these are the churches that'll be having 4th and 8th Sunday meetings. First of all, Agena Presbyterian Church, which is out here south of Seminole. Alabama Baptist Church, and that's down near Waleetka. Alabama Quasarty Baptist Church, that's between Dustin and Wetumpka and Waleetka, right in that quadrant right there. Belvin Baptist Church in Okmulgee. Cedar Springs Baptist Church, that's way down near Gore. Cold Springs Baptist Church, and that's over near Conawa. Hutchijubba Indian Baptist Church, and that's over there between Dustin and Henrietta. Little Coweta Baptist Church, and if I'm not mistaken, that's over near somewhere between Morris and Hijiti, over around that area. Little Quasarty Baptist Church, and that's over near Cromwell. Many Springs Indian Baptist Church, and Many Springs is right there on beautiful Lake Holdenville. Okmulgee Baptist Church in Okmulgee. Prairie Springs Baptist Church, and that's over between Okemah and Castle. Spring Baptist Church, of course, just west of Sasakwa. Willgofke Indian Baptist Church over near Hannah. West Eufaula Baptist Church, which is west of Eufaula. Wewokaji Methodist Church near Yeager, and Yardika Indian Baptist Church, and that's over near between Dustin and Henrietta as well. Those are the churches that are meeting this week. If you'd like to go out and visit, make a plan to go out and visit these folks. I know they'd be glad to have you. The menu is out for the Older Americans program, and today they're having none other than red beans and ham with rice, spinach, fried bread, and Jello. Man, Jeremy, that's it. That's the Indian way, isn't it? Right
Talak
chatti. Then tomorrow, beef stew with cheese stick, cornbread, and fruit cocktail. Then Thursday, liver and onions, mashed potatoes, gravy, hot rolls, okra, and pineapple. You know, that sounds so good, but I just try as I might, I never have gotten a taste for liver.
See, I'm a gizzards guy.
Are you?
I can tear up a gizzard.
Oh, yeah.
But a liver, no,
Yeah.
I can't do a liver.
How about you? You like livers?
I like liver and onions.
Oh, do you? Yeah, well, they make the best over there, I hear, but if that's your kind of thing. And then on Friday, as they do every Friday, it's breakfast starting at 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock. It's going to be boiled eggs, sausage, hash browns, biscuits and gravy, and cereal with milk. Then next Monday, baked ham, sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and pudding. Man, I'll tell you what, they put together a great menu at the OAP, and that's located in the Senior Citizens Building just west of the main complex in Wewoka.
It looks like those meals are starting to prepping up for the holidays.
You know,
too.
I noticed that the meals, I guess they program those, or they plan those kind of based on the seasons. It's kind of seasonal food, and I love this time of year because that's when the food starts getting real tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got a few gospel singings left on the schedule we want to announce. This coming weekend, October the 12th, Yeager Mission Church starts at 7 o'clock on October the 12th. But the singing is going to be held in Holdenville at the Creek Nation Community Center on East Poplar Street. Then on November the 2nd, Caney Chapel will be having a singing. It's a Veterans Memorial singing. All veterans are welcomed. From Bowlegs, go 3 miles east on Highway 59. It's Caney Chapel Methodist Church. And also coming up later this winter on December the 31st, New Year's Eve, Mary Clark Memorial United Methodist Church will have their New Year's Eve singing from 6:30 till midnight. Mary Clark is located at 1100 Howard Drive in Del City, Oklahoma. If you got a gospel singing that you want to announce, just contact Bo Whitekiller or Angela at 405-382-1010. All right, we have an announcement here. Donald Duck Fixco, 72-year-old current Shawnee, Oklahoma resident, passed from this life on October the 5th, Saturday, at St. Anthony Hospital in Shawnee. He was born in 1947 in Seminole to his parents Oscar Fixco and Emma King Fixco. Of course, he is a member of the Seminole Nation Nutka Harjo Band. He went to high school in Seminole and earned his associate degree from OSUIT in Okmulgee, Oklahoma. He served in the Marine Corps, where he earned the rank of colonel. He also earned the National Defense Service Medal, the Vietnam Campaign Medal with device, and the Vietnam Service Medal with one rifle sharpshooter badge. Also a Good Conduct Medal, very decorated. He is a member of Hijiti Methodist Church in Seminole County. He is a retired Mason who worked for Robert Price Construction. He and his wife, while he served in the Marine Corps, his wife Joyce served in the U.S. Army. He's survived by one son, Kelly Scott Fixco of Shawnee, two daughters, Wanaya Yates of Shawnee, Leslie Fixco of Seminole, two brothers, Robert Fixco and Rhonda Hill of Okemah, James Fixco of Holdenville, and two sisters, Eloise Fixco of Holdenville and Hildine Fixco of Holdenville. 7 grandchildren and a host of other family and dear friends. A wake service is scheduled for last night, actually, from 6 to 8 at Swearingen Funeral Home. Graveside services with military honors provided by Seminole Nation Honor Guard today at 2 o'clock. So, all right. And then coming up on October the 25th, The Quarterly Elder Forum. The title of this forum will be The Ways of Our Ancestors. Elders will discuss their memories of the traditions and customs they observed and experienced in their childhood. Hear about the changes or differences in their opinions of Native society today versus then. There's a lot of different subtopics they're going to be talking about. This is a great opportunity for a lesson in traditional family dynamics. Once again, that's going to be on Friday, October the 25th at the Pomahaga School, which is 5 miles north of Highway 9 on 99 and a half mile west. It'll be potluck traditional meals, so bring your favorite dish and come out, enjoy the forum, and enjoy the food. All right. On October the 10th, the 11th annual Ping Party event will be held at the First Baptist Church. It's sponsored by Woke Indian Health Center and Public Health Nursing. Start at 12:30 with registration. 1 o'clock will be presentations. 2 o'clock, the health fair will start with door prizes and refreshments. For more information and to learn about breast cancer and other women's health topics, call 405-257-7323. Seminole Nation CHR program is having a low-cost rabies clinic. It'll be $5 per pet for rabies vaccinations at the Seminole Veterinary Hospital, 1700 North Harvey in Seminole. Everyone is welcome to join us. I said it was $5 per pet, but the first 100 pets will be free to tribal members with proof of membership. For more information, you can call Brooklyn Harris at 405-234-5271.
Pets only.
I was going to say, Jeremy, they need to gather up all the Fudowskis and all the other dogs around the church and ceremonial ground and back of the house and all them animals, and bring them up here and get your rabies shot. Yeah.
Don't be trying to take anybody's boyfriend up there either. just pets only.
Pets only. All right. All right. Halloween Carnival coming up Friday, October the 25th at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. Is sponsored by Seminole Nation Alcohol and Substance Abuse Program. There will be treats, games, and door prizes. For more information, you can call the ASAP program at 405-382-2743. I think the programs are all going to combine and put some stuff in there, right?
Yeah, last year they had over 500 people show up.
Oh, wow.
And so we're expecting a pretty good turnout again this year, and the emails already went out to try to recruit more people for this year.
That's on Friday, October the 25th.
The same as our language forum.
Yeah, same day as our language forum. All right. Coming up on, there's a program that started October 3rd. It's the Healthy Lifestyle and Diabetes Prevention Program. It's a 16-week class, once a week and then monthly for 6 months. These classes will be held at Seminole Nation Senior Citizen Center, the OAP, and a trained lifestyle coach will be ready to guide you. And, of course, that coach would be none other than Mr. Ron McIntosh.
Didn't we have him here last week?
Yeah, we did. Mm-hmm. So for more information or to enroll, you can call 405-257-7364. All right. And then Mr. Cody Foster, who is RN with our own program, tribal program, has a program called Coffee Talk. Every Friday at from 7:30 in the morning till 9 a.m. at the Senior Citizen Center during the breakfast at the OAP. Come visit with a Seminole Nation diabetes nurse. There will be an open floor topics on health, mostly talking about diabetes, asking questions like, do you know what your numbers mean? And talking about a healthy heart that's healthy for you. For more information, you can call Cody Foster at 405-234-5276. Then on October the 16th, Mr. Ron McIntosh will be hosting a cooking demonstration at the Chavigny Wellness Center at the Miccosukee Mission from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock on Wednesday, October the 16th. For more information and about that, you can call Ron at 405-234-5274, or you can call the Seminole Nation Diabetes Program. Talk to Jordan out there, and she'll give you information as well. All right. On October the 8th, did I say that was today, Jeremy?
October the 8th, yes.
Okay. 6 p.m. The event is the 19th annual Distinguished Disposable of American Flag ceremony. I guess it's at the Canadian Valley Electric Cooperative, 11277 North Highway 99.
Out by I-40.
Yeah, right by I-40. Today at 6 o'clock until 7:30. Wow, that'd be a great deal. American Legion, in combination with Canadian Valley, has scheduled this event. And once again, today, October the 8th at 6 p.m. Seminole Royalty and the Honor Guard will be participating in this as well.
You know, real quick, I just want to just acknowledge our Honor Guard, because they'll be at the funeral this afternoon as well as this program tonight. Rex keeps those guys busy.
Well, you know what? The work that they do is such a great benefit to everybody that the whole community, really appreciates them. It's not just the tribe. They do a lot of tribal funerals, but they do events, they do parades. They represent the Seminole Nation veterans in so many ways. Yeah.
Staying busy.
Seminole Nation BCR is looking for a new design for Seminole Nation veteran tags. They want you to be involved. And it'll run until November 29th. You have to be a tribal member. Design your own tag for the veterans that fit within the guidelines. Turn in your application no later than November 29th. For more information, you can call 405-382-8617. All right, coming up this weekend, October the 12th, Indigenous Holiday Film Festival at the Roxy Theater in Muskogee, Oklahoma. They're having an Indigenous People celebration 4 days long over there. But this one is special, this event here, the Holiday Film Festival, because our own Mark Williams, who's sitting right here behind the camera as we speak, has 4 films out of these 5 that are featured. The first film is Spirit Talk in the life and work of Woody Crumbo, directed by Manisa Crumbo. The second movie is Shiloh, and it's produced by Native Boy Productions, which of course is Mark Williams. And then the third one is the movie Knife Chief, directed by Mark Williams, and this is about the boxer Dennis Knife Chief. And then his movie it's about Choctaw weapons, called Chata Non Isht Itibi, Choctaw Weapons. And then finally his movie Tushka Noat Aya, it's Warrior's Journey. And all 4 of those last four films are produced and directed by our own Mark Williams. So that'll be at the Muskogee, at the Roxy Theater, actually, in Muskogee on October the 12th. It'll start at noon and go until 5 o'clock. So go on out. And speaking of Indigenous Peoples Holiday Weekend, that will be this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. There'll be it'll start at 9 o'clock on Friday night with the Indigenous Stomp Dance hosted by the Legacy Cultural Learning Community at the Tiger Art Gallery. It'll start at 9 o'clock until it's over. And then a lot of events going on from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. There's an Indian art market. There's an Indian taco sale. Of course, the Holiday Film Festival, the Native Comedy Night, Saturday night. Muskogee's Native Americans at Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame. All-day Native American hymn singing and services on Sunday at 10 o'clock. Then at 7 o'clock, Legacy Talking Circle at the Tiger Art Gallery. Then on Monday, the big day, it'll be at Honor Heights Park. They'll pray at the amphitheater, march down the hill, proclamations by royalty and chiefs, guest speakers, honor Native American veterans, free arts and crafts, storytelling, Queasy IMCX Indigenous Hip Hop Concert at 6 in the evening. Then at 7 o'clock, none other than Smilin' Vic. And that's all going on this weekend, Jeremy. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and if you can't make it to Muskogee on Monday, OU's having their OU Indigenous Peoples Day as well, their celebration.
And also in Tulsa. Tulsa's having their Indigenous Peoples Parade on Monday as well. All right, there's basketball tournament coming up, fall break basketball tournament, October 17th, 18th, and 19th. Divisions are girls 3rd and 4th, boys 3rd and 4th. girls 5th and 6th, and boys 5th and 6th. They're only taking 6 teams in each division. They'll be given first and second place team and individual awards. Contact Eric Flacco at 405-824-5197. Proceeds will go towards Tocobuchee Church Christmas program. That's a good cause. Then on November the 2nd, there's a one-day Oklahoma Kings Fall Basketball Festival. 1st and 2nd grade boys and girls, 3rd and 4th grade boys and girls, 5th and 6th grade boys and girls, and 7th and 8th grade boys and girls. Cost is $75 a team. It's due before you play the game at the Seminole Nation Gym. 1st and 2nd place medals in each division. They're only taking 4 teams per division. Deadline is October 30th. For more information, contact Rocky at 405-432-6574. And then there's a fall revival coming up at Tokopofka Baptist Church. Evangelist will be Richard Pickup. The theme is Come Follow Me. That's October 14th through the 18th, starting at 7 o'clock each night. And that's on 8316 East 139 Road in Calvin. All the natives know where Tokopofka Baptist Church is. Just go down that road by the river. All right. Spring Baptist Church is also having a fall revival on October 16th through the 18th. It's titled The Gift of Grace, and the evangelist will be Brother Larry Factor. It has to be 7 o'clock each night, October 16th through the 18th. If you'd like a ride, call 405-380-2146. And finally, a special thanks from Brigida Leader from the Historic Preservation Office. Special thanks to Josie McFields for all the work she did during the East and West games. Appreciate the team support to accomplish Seminole Nation Ancient Cultural Heritage Event. To Fish Pond Ceremonial Ground members Leon Bell and Kevin Mack, and all the other ceremonial people who came to support the cultural event. The Seminole Nation Storm Dance Little Boys East and West games. Special thanks to Executive Department, Procurement, Accounting, Treasury, Communications Department, Grandpa and Grandma, Emma Wesley Hardzo, and Pat Bell for all their help. So that's from Brigida Leader. And that's our news for this week, Jeremy. But right now, I'm going to turn it over to you for highlights from the nation.
Hit it, Dennis. Estongo Seminole. On Tuesday, we attended the AARP Native American Honor Awards, and our very own Joe Kuhn was being honored. Mr. Joe. Other notable people being honored that same night was Marilyn Jumper and Walter Larney. So congrats, and you can watch the entire awards presentation on the Seminole Nation Facebook page, Edwin. And so, and also Walter has a couple of grandchildren having a birthday tomorrow, Dalway and Gitoya, England.
I think Walter has grandchildren every week having birthdays, don't they?
Well, these are the twins, Gary says. So, happy birthday.
All right. Happy birthday, kids. Yeah.
And those are your highlights from the nation.
All right. Thank you, Jeremy.
Hello, to catch us, Jay.
Hey, listen, I also want to remind you that our good friends down at the Seminole Quick Pick, as they do every Tuesday, if you'll walk in there today and say, I heard it right here on KWSH, AM 1260, 99.7 FM, that if I come in here today and mention the Seminole Nation radio program, I get a large fountain drink. So go on down there today and get you a large fountain drink. The 3 girls down there that work usually, Brenda, Christy, and Autumn, welcome you down once again to the Seminole Quick Pick at the corner of Highway 99 and 9. Once again, our special guest in the studio today, Angela Whisnant from the Child Care Program. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning.
All right. Well, I tell you what, we kind of touched on a few things a while ago, but first of all, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention your boss's name.
Miss Ricky Posto.
Miss Ricky Posto. She's been with the program a long time and has done a great job running a quality child care program.
Yes, she has.
Yeah. You know, I've known Ricky forever, and if anybody knows this program, she knows it like the back of her hand, and does a great job with it. Yeah. All right. So tell us a little bit. We touched on something a while ago, just a little bit, and you said something about once we get the new funding. What are some of the programs that we're looking forward to developing, enriching, and maybe further expanding?
Well, the first thing, we're going to be offering child care assistance, and it's to where qualifying families, Native families, can get assistance paying for their daycare services at other daycares other than our in-house programs. So you're
expanding it outside, yeah.
And then we'll be adding a few more slots to our relative provider program, which is where you can have a relative watch your child in their home instead of a daycare setting, and we pay for that.
You know, the child care program, obviously, you have your own licensing, monitoring staff, and so you certainly keep your own program, your own staff in line, and you keep everything according to code. But you also do this with other outside programs that you fund for our children, right?
Correct.
To assure that we have quality child care for our kids.
Yes, we have the relative provider case manager. She will go out and do an initial inspection on the relative providers' homes to make sure they're safe. They have their fire extinguisher, smoke detector, all that. Make sure there's no hazards or anything.
Just being a grandma isn't good enough.
Right.
You got to make sure you have a place that these kids are going to be safe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they have certain guidelines that they have to follow. It's not as stringent as the DHS guidelines, but they do need to be able to conduct a fire drill, know how to get all those children out safely.
Right.
We do have them limited to only being able to watch 4 children at a time, just for safety reasons.
Hey, wait a minute. We're talking Native families here. Just 4 children. Come on. Hey.
Well, mostly.
I'm just teasing. We tend to have a lot of grandkids sometimes.
Yeah. But we only service up to the age of 12, up to their 13th birthday.
Yes.
So, that kind of limits how many.
Sure.
And then we have our Conowal program, which we have childcare down there. And currently right now it's just before and after care. But we're working on expanding the Conowal facility where they have a meeting with the architect next week to go over and hopefully finalize the layout and the blueprints for the new facility, and that'll be located in the southwest corner, back behind the casino, kind of up on the hill. And we will be able to have, I believe it's 52 children in that facility.
That'll really benefit the people in Conowal, Sassaqua, and that area.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we are in the last stages of reopening the before and after care at the Wewoka facility.
Okay.
And it'll be more lower number, probably about 8, just because of the room size, but we'll be able to provide before and after care for the Head Start and early Head Start children that are currently attending.
You kind of, I was just fixing to say, you kind of collaborate with Head Start on a lot of the activities, because even though it's not the same thing, one is about teaching preschool children, the other one is taking care of children in a child care setting, and yet a lot of our goals and objectives are the same thing, and that's to raise quality children.
Right.
You just mentioned something. You said up to the age of 12, you provide this care. Is there a special reason that we only go to 12 years old?
Well, it's the CCDF funding. That's what it's allowed. It's up to the 13th birthday. So as soon as they turn 13, and I think it's a lot because, by the time they're 13, they're pretty well able to kind of maintain themselves, staying at home for small periods of time. We're working with Justice to see about implementing a before and after care out there as well. We worked with them in the past, and it was a pretty good program. So once we get that up and running, that'll be for the school-age kids out there as well.
Our child care regulations are basically modeled after a guideline that we were given by the federal authorities, and the state of Oklahoma has those same standards. And so in Oklahoma, according to their state law, you can't leave a child alone that is 12 or younger. And so I think that has a lot to do with why our program only goes to 12 years old, because after they're 13 years old, they can run and play and stay at home after school by themselves, and there's no violation of state law.
Right.
But after when they're 12 or below you, there must be an adult monitoring them at all times.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. I'll tell you what, have you got any other special announcements you'd like to make?
Actually, one of our big implementations that we're doing is Carrie England, the daughter there of Walter,
yes.
she is our language teacher. She will actually be going to all of the center locations and into each classroom to help the teachers and teach the children the Seminole language.
I know Carrie comes out to our center and kind of works with us because she takes a special interest in the language. She comes to our elder forums, and so remind her the 25th of October we're having another one out there. Okay. And matter of fact, I'm wondering if sometime we ought to incorporate some interaction between our child care kids and maybe some of the elders during the elder forum.
We would absolutely love for any elders that
what do you think, Jeremy?
Want to come out and either read to the children. I know during our Week of the Young Child, that's when we have a lot of activities, and that's during
Do y'all have transportation
April.
For the children?
No.
Oh, you don't?
We do not. Head Start provides transportation for their children, but we do not for child care.
Yeah. I think it'd be a good idea. Hey, listen. Man, 30 minutes flew by. We're already at the end of the show. I want to thank you for coming out today. And Jeremy, good job on Highlights from the Nation. Mark, as always. Hello. Delaney, good backup. And Dennis, of course, on the sound. Hey, see you right here next week on Seminole Nation Radio program.